lines are too rough for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The weather. Watch out now. Come heavy water. Heads high now. Not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you owe. Watch out now. Come heavy water.
Man, my mistake. It's damn, namaste. And Dalai Lama, cause I'm searching for better days.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Ford Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. He'll give it to Dobbins. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of Knock. He's setting up 2nd and short. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of...
That is caught. What a throw. Will Dissly. Touchdown Chargers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Montgomery, 1st down, still going. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Here's Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Edwards. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 1st down, Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He connects with Palmer on that one. A gain there of 11. 1st down, L.A. Shotgun now for Herbert. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Herbert again. Open man is the tight end Disley. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Throwing again, Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
And he will score. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Carlton Davis bringing it into that one. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Herbert to throw. There is his tight end, Disley. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, they run the counter. And he will get into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
We are all square, 14 apiece.